Yep.
I guess it's no business of mine, but is investigating a pool part of your job?
My job is what I damn well say it is, and anyone who questions that gets thrown over the side. Now, do you want to question me again?
It might be a little beyond my job description to ask, but at my heart, I'm still a bellhop. Was the suite to your liking?
Why is the intercom currently talking to me? I didn't even know they made hotel rooms that large. It was great. It was fine. I don't feel too strongly about it. I'm just here to investigate, ma'am. Don't really care about the hotel room. Did I ask you to talk to me? Just shut up and do your job. See, I'm pricky to those that I dislike. And honestly, besides the intercom... the intercom hasn't done anything to me, so, didn't even know they made hotel rooms this large.
Good. I'm glad. Now, I'd love to bring you to a floor of your choosing.
I expected a but at the end there. Exit the Grand Colonial. Visit the VIP guest salon. Exit the Grand Colonial. And, of course, I'm taking my own companions with me. Oh, if you don't remember what we're currently doing, we're currently investigating the murder, and no, not one I caused, yet, the murder of Halcyon Helen, or aka whoever the hell it is that plays her. We've discovered that in purpleberry something or another.
Woolly cow shit? Did a woolly cow drown in here?
The hell are you on about? Currently, we need to assign skill points to, honestly, it doesn't matter at this point. We need to go to the purpleberry something or another to
Anyone
be
up
able...
for a game of sudden death knockout? Yeah, me neither.
You two keep interrupting me and I'm gonna drop you off the edge of this friggin' platform. We need to head over to the purpleberry whatever it is to investigate a lead we got over here. By lead, I mean this is literally the last place the chick was seen. Now I'm kinda curious. Were the buildings built before or after everything was raised up into the sky? Oh, also the one other dude is kind of hiding away.
Don't mess with us.
Well. Marauders? Oh boy, that means someone around here got some bad connections going on. Marauders, eh? Okay. I wasn't sure if I was gonna get to see combat. What the? Right. Heals. Heals. I forget about heals. What the hell? I didn't think they could get up there. But then again, I wasn't sure how I was supposed to get down there. Oh, gotta flirt with the intercom again.
What floor would you like?
Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Swear to the architect, Matthias, if you've lost your rifle's ionization coil again. Oh, wait, you ain't part of my crew. What do you want?
For one, I am allowed to legally harass anyone around here because I have been hired as a private investigator, despite that not originally being one of the services I provided, but we will go with it. You're a little tightly wound.
Tightly wound? Tightly wound?
Oh,
Damn
Jesus.
Right, I'm fine. I'm going to my calm place, where there's peace and quiet, and none of my sprat fucking subordinates can bother me. On behalf of Slug, I'd like to apologize for that outburst, as well as all of my future outbursts. Yes, I'm a little wound up. You would be too. Between the landing pad, lockdowns, gate closures, and constant questions from angry guests, I've got a lot on my plate. And if that don't beat all, one of my crew is AWOL.
Oh, how lovely. I can probably find them for you. Matching Inspector could look into that for you.
If you're serious, I'd appreciate the help. He's been missing a few days, and we're
A
low
few
on staff as it
days?
is.
Halcyon Helen died a few hours ago. What do you mean he's been missing for a few days? A few days? Why did you wait until now to search for him?
It's not exactly uncommon for slug agents to go on the odd bender. They'll pick a place they think I don't know about and hunker down. Usually I don't bother with the discipline and paperwork. Gotta pick your battles.
Fair.
Thing is, they usually resurface within 24 hours, or at least yell for medical help. This guy, not a peep.
Lovely.
The missing crew member's Evan O'Connell. He's one of about 2 slug agents I can trust with more complex tasks than stand here and look tough. Friendly type. Well-behaved, followed orders. Anyone else, I'd think they got drunk and fell asleep in a ditch somewhere, but O'Connell's not really the type. He was last stationed at the Wilderness checkpoint. I'd search there first.
Wilderness checkpoints? What does that mean? Pretty sure it's all in the same direction, so let's go ahead and do that. Ah, damn it. Wasted it. Nokia, it's dead. It's very, very dead. There we go.
Easy.
Did one of you leave your ringer on? What the hell was that? Heightened disc carrying too heavy a load too many times has weakened your back, making you lose that spring in your step when carrying body attributes. Oh hell no. I don't even want perk points anymore. Nothing there is worth it. And that's what I love about the Outer Worlds, and what makes me so excited for the Outer Worlds too, because I'm hoping it's just gonna be the Outer Worlds just better, is that I constantly loot and end up carrying way too much weight and being over encumbered all the time. And now I have a ability to hurt my back, essentially, and then get a skill points out of it, which I'm not gonna do because I don't have much reason to. Holy shit, that's level 30. Interesting. Let's see what these marauders were up to as soon as I get back up there. Son of a bitch. Not what I was looking for. A brief whiff of the contents makes your head swim. What is this? What is that? A randomly hanging around level 31 weapon? Not a terrific weapon, but what does this do? 1,693, 431. What? I don't get it. How is it so crap? Security offer Davers? Down up into Davers.
Security Officer Danvers,
Whoa.
nightly report number 27. No sign of trouble, but I'm on the lookout. It's out there, I'll find it. Wait, I think I see someone. Approaching now. Excuse me, sir or madam. I require your participation in my nightly security report.
That's new. They added an entire echo thingies for this deal. Okay, holy crap, that's a lot of dedication. But I am running into an issue. How do I get back up? Okay, that's really interesting though. They added an entire like
Hope you've been enjoying
echo
your
comm
stay.
situation thingy for this one DLC. Jesus. Also interesting, someone's walking around shooting guards in the gut. And for once, it's not me. I know I'm normally the one shooting these poor bastards, but it's not me.
Excuse me. The pool plaza is currently closed to guests.
Oh my god, sprats! The cutest little bastards in the galaxy. Aww. When's I send it?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
What do you mean, timeline? I came in here to look at the poor sprats, and then your ass suddenly pipes up.
Analysis reveals the chemical signature of this compound is 80% semblant of fertilizer used in the purpleberry orchards. The other 20% is semblant of pool water.
Why? Why though? What happened here?
Oh, you're that
What the
inspector.
hell?
Right. Sorry, but the pool's currently closed on account of it stinking worse than my boss. Of course, I guess it don't much matter, seeing as how you already went and stood in the water, pointing a fancy contraption around.
Yep.
I guess it's no business of mine, but is investigating a pool part of your job?
My job is what I damn well say it is, and anyone who questions that gets thrown over the side. Now, do you want to question me again? No, it isn't, but sometimes I just get curious, you know? Could be. It is. There could be evidence in that pool. If you got a problem with what I'm doing, take it up with your boss.
Now that you mention it, maybe I ain't all that curious about what you're doing after all. Let's pretend I didn't say nothing. As
Smart
you might
man.
guess, the pool's closed to the public for the moment. Some of the guests ain't taking kindly to it, but it's better than giving folks diseases.
Yeah, they're already spreading disease between each other. Found traces of fertilizer in the water. Is that normal?
Hell no, it ain't normal. Law almighty, that's a screw-up like none I've ever seen. Almost seems foolish enough it must have been done on purpose.
Why
Can't
though?
do much now but wait for the stench to wear off. We found the individual hired to clean face down in a puddle of his own spit in the orchards. Guess he won't be helping.
Huh. I found another person puddle with their own spit. Something about this sounds off kilter. I could like to take a look around.
Alright. You may want to visit the sun parlor. That's where that Rizzo's fool mixed the chemicals he used. Oh, and you could talk to Lillie, my boss. She probably has some great advice. I saw her walk toward the bridge to the purpleberry orchards earlier. Reckon she's still there. Now, anything else I can do for you?
Honestly, actually, not really. Also, what the fuck is that? What's the point of having a gun if you're gonna wear a goddamn Speedo? Oh, you're a dead man if I was to shoot at you. Interesting.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
You love popping in at just the right time, don't ya? What is it you detect?
The garb on this security guard identifies him as a member of the Rizzo's corporation. His rank would have been that of jawbreaker or higher. This security guard has experienced premature expiration. Evidence strongly suggests a conflict with marauders.
You're useless. Search his pockets. You find 3 bits and a half in Rizzo's purpleberry crunch. At least he left this world happy. Pay your respects. I mean, I just shuffled around in the man's pockets, so maybe not. Poor bastard. Can't even be left alone in peace. He has to have some pervert poking around in his pockets.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Right as I go switch away. What, this chick?
This guard also expired prematurely, following a violent encounter with marauders.
Are you gonna give me anything actually useful? Like, I know I'm half brain dead from the permanent concussion I have, and I'm pretty fucking stupid while I'm at it, but I can tell they died to the marauders. I'm dumb, not stupid. Or am I? No, that's contradictory to what I just said. You get the points. I don't need a stupid expensive ass magnifying glass to tell me they died to the freaks with the guns.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Swear to God, if you're looking to tell me that another guard died to the marauders, I'm gonna bash you against a wall.
Hey,
What's this?
Crew C, it's Amelia. Evan must have gotten into the Spectrum in these crates. Listen to this.
Come out! Come out to play!
Wow, he's having a grand old time. I'm gonna take him to A2 under the hotel so he can sleep it off. I'll meet you back at the orchard straight after. See you soon. Evan, come on, you slackwit.
Haven't got into the booze, I see. Is there back to this? What are you saying is out of order? Yep. There we go.
Timeline discrepancy detected
Swear
nearby.
to God, if you tell me they were killed by the marauders.
This card also expired prematurely, following a violent encounter with marauders.
I hate you.
Rest in peace,
Ooh,
buddy.
Jesus Christ! When I said I wanted to pay respects to the damn thing, that didn't mean I wanted a jump scare. What the fuck was that? Okay, that was really fucking creepy. I'm glad I didn't pay respects to any of the others. Jesus. Okay. Oh God, I'm over encumbered again. There we go. Purpleberry Orchard.
Maybe I could hold up my end if your people weren't sabotaging my operations.
What's happening here? I know I don't care much about stealing, but I probably shouldn't steal right in front of them. What's happening?
Sorry, can't talk. We're busy having a very tedious conversation.
And
Okay.
if sabotaging the orchards weren't enough, you had to make it personal. You really had to bust my Insta coffee maker too?
Oh,
The nerve.
the nerve
Yeah,
indeed.
hold that asinine thought. Who was this armed stranger who just wandered into your office? Back up for a fight you can't finish?
What the hell are you talking about? I don't know this lass. I think it's
Huh.
mightily more likely that she's under your payroll. You'd have burned down what you haven't already.
No, I'm here to kill, pillage, and burn down anything that stands between me and my goals in life, which is money and murder. So, not under anyone's payroll, which is not to say I can't be. Just here to investigate a murder, go about your business, things do have a tendency to break around me, but I don't know about sabotage.
I see. Just a visitor then.
Sort of.
Congratulations, Hathaway. Not everyone's abandoned your orchards.
Well, shame that you're trying to change that. Anyway, sorry for the heated reception, stranger. There's just been some trouble here of late.
I shouldn't get
Name's
involved,
overseeing
all things
Orchardist
considered.
Hathaway, and I'm in charge of these orchards. Though it seems like certain groups, which will remain unnamed, are trying to change that. Looks like I'm stuck playing the part of customer service rep. Guess it's different from the usual, at least. Something I can do for you?
Yes, actually, despite the fact that, you know. I overheard you mention sabotage?
Yeah. Just another woe to add to the pile. In the past, the orchard subcontracted security work from Slug. You know, keep the malcontents on staff from causing too much trouble. But between the Spectrum Brown unveiling demanding all of our resources and the recent uptick in worker accidents, we just ain't got the budget for security. And, of course, Slug has decided that instead of being reasonable, they're just gonna sabotage our operations until we start paying them again.
Look at the poor Rizzo's manager, lying about Sublight to make himself feel better. Shame he skipped where Rizzo's were short on our payments months before the new unveiling.
Look, at the end of the day, it's obvious that Slug is sabotaging us. I ain't paying until they come clean.
Okay, I could figure out what's really going on. Sort of sabotage, I could figure out what's
Thank
going
the
on.
law, some good news. You hear that, lapdog? Truth's coming. Better fess up while you still can outside of an interrogation room.
While I'm sure you'd love to have a scapegoat on whom you can pin your own incompetence, I suspect you'll be disappointed. But what do I know? I suppose it's up to your new hiree.
Excuse me? You have no idea who you just insulted.
I'm sorry you had to come in on such a brusque conversation. Not everyone appreciates the work Slug does on Eridanos.
Especially not folk that Slug is trying to extort.
Alright, it seems I need to say it yet again. We're not stomping upon your purpleberries or knocking your workers off the planetoid. All we want is for you to pay your dues.
And I want you to stop setting our exterminator mechanicals loose and breaking our machinery.
This is how the conversation has gone for the last hour and a half. As you can see, it hasn't been terribly productive.
Better than just sitting around with your thumbs up your ass. Maybe I should ask about what I'm actually here for.
Nope. Sorry, but this is the first I've visited this area in over a month. Shame about Helen. Liked her movies.
Oh, me
I liked
too.
her.
We didn't get many episodes of Terror on Monarch back in the Vale, but I thought she was great in Dissidents from the Doomed Planet.
Celebs as big as Helen always seem to elicit strong binary opinions in people. But that's neither here nor there. What can Slug do for you?
Depends. Do you have happy endings? Not much. Not much that I can't do for myself. Honestly, I don't care enough to actually help their situation. Strange disappearance of Watchman. Where does that take me? Back that way. Takes me back that way. So the only mission I can do over here is the main one. So as I'm going back through, I should be able to do some stuff over there. Considering I don't get paid. I don't get paid
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
money. I swear to sweet Jesus, if you tell me this motherfucker died to marauders, I'm gonna huck you off the side of this rock. You useless piece of junk. Footprints.
These footprints match the shoes previously analyzed in the Grand Ballroom. There is a 110% chance with a 10% margin of error that they were left by Ruth Bellamy, the actress known as Halcyon Helen.
No shit. Examine the footprints' depth and spacing. You're unable to deduce any further details. I didn't think I'd be able to. I just wanted to see what happened if I did that.
You can tell a lot about an animal by its tracks.
Oh. Right. Had some tuna for breakfast last week. Pretty obvious if you know what you're looking for. Oh, sorry.
Yeah, sure, Captain. Whatever you say.
I forgot about the part where we literally have a professional tracker. Granted, that's when she's not drunk. And our crew, Nyoka, back there. She was a professional tracker. We did an entire episode about her. I think also about Pravati? Actually, no, we didn't really get to focus on Pravati. There wasn't much there, was there? I mean, there's quite a bit to her, but that's besides the point. Hi.
Well, hello there, valued visitor. I am sure sorry to break it to you, but our orchards are closed to all officially guided tours at this precise moment in time.
You're,
Oh, dear law. Sir, I don't mean to be rude, but do you know what's going on with your face?
Why, thank you! Rizzo's encourages all workers to put on a happy face when engaging with valued customers. Rizzo's does beseech you to please purchase one of our self-guided options if you're wishing to join one of our rejuvenative, relaxing, reformatory tours. Now with a Puzzle Hedges trademark maze hunt and special edition taste testing for an extra 35 bits a ticket.
What? Do you know if Halcyon Helen came through?
Ah, you mean that lovely actor who got herself dead? Damn shame what happened to her. She did come by, but not during any official tour time. I thought she'd hired a private tour at first, but it was Dr.Blossom who was showing her the way to the RR&DD labs. Can't imagine why she'd need to meet with our head researcher on the Spectrum product line outside of her lab hours. Unless, of course, it had to do with the new product unveiling.
Interesting. Your neck. Helen was the spokeswoman.
That's right. She was. She sure made for some lovely adverts.
Oh, you
Maybe
have
it
no
might have
idea.
involved an issue with the launch batch then? I can't rightly say. All I know is one of our certified tour guides could have given her a much more comprehensive tour of the grounds were that her interest.
Since seen any murder weapons lying around, bottle of poison, smoking laser pistol, bloody blunt force objects?
Can't say that I have. We use bad batches of liquor for our pesticides. Only the exterminator mechanicals are armed around here. And I haven't seen any bloody objects aside from the usual pair of gardening shears. Unless, that is, Miss Helen was also stung to death by pollinization mosquitoes? She wasn't, was she? That would be a mighty wretched way to go.
Indeed, it would be. Your face is not matching what you're currently saying. But also, what? Bloody cheers? Deadly polarization? Mosquitoes?
Pollinization by killer mosquitoes, indeedy. It's cutting-edge Rizzo's technology. But don't you worry, valued visitor. Our pollinization cycles only run when the orchards are empty, for safety reasons. When a pollinization cycle finishes or is aborted, all mosquitoes are biologically programmed to return to the hive, their holding pen. Of course, the very last thing Rizzos would want is a beloved tourist bumbling into the hive and triggering an unscheduled cycle. So you'd best steer clear of it for safety. You'll know the hive by its big, glimmering electric fencing.
Interesting. Enough about the orchards.
Gosh and goody gumdrops, but I could talk about the orchards till my lips fell off.
I can tell.
Instead, let's talk about whatever interests you, because that's what interests me, too.
Questions, that's what interests me. Also, your happiness.
Why, you say that as if it's a bad thing. I am quite overcome with happiness, indeed. You won't find a Rizzo's worker in all of Eridanos who isn't 100% thrilled in their day-to-day existence. It's part of our brand manifesto.
Okay, not creepy at all.
I am so glad you agree. At Rizzo's, we encourage our employees to view customers in the same way they would a board-approved social acquaintance. Which means it is my pleasure to spend time with you even when I am not being paid to do so. Isn't that nice? I certainly think so.
I don't think
And you know
could
what
think
never
otherwise.
fails to bring a smile to my face? The breathtaking tours we offer throughout the orchards. Seasonally available for purchase in the Nut Hut.
The what hut? Wait, the what hut? Professional investigator. Fucking nut hut. Does it come with a camera? Does it come with an ice cream? Do you get an ice creamy latte? What about a cream-filled donut? Which I was gonna make a joke about the parasite on his neck, but then he said nut hut and I just lost it.
I can't stop you from poking around, but do be mindful of our pollinization hive. Mosquitoes tend towards aggressive at the best of times.
So do I.
There's a reason why we keep him behind an electric fence, you know.
Good for you. Yeah, maybe I should release him.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
What do you got?
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
I can tell. Branch off this way.
What could that have been?
Look out!
Damn you!
Oh, she got a knife.
So damn
I was about to say, don't shoot her.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Here we go.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
If you keep up with the sarcasm, I'm gonna huck you in a pond. Oh my Jesus. So, yeah, I'm assuming they're company-issued
Timeline discrepancy
parasites,
detected nearby.
but they're also incredibly dangerous in
Congratulations,
groups.
Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
I do not want to know what the hell that thing is. Good more.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon
Swear to
Helen.
God. Okay, what's in here then?
Please visit the Purpleberry Nut Hut to purchase an audio tour today.
I'm at the Nut Hut. Love being at the Nut Hut.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Hello?
Hey, what are you doing in here? Are you authorized to be in the conservatory? Are you trying to give me a heart attack? Are you my ex-wife? She fell
not
off the
quite,
side
Baldy.
of Eridanos under mysterious circumstances 6 years ago, conveniently rendering our marriage contract null. You must be the new groundskeeper?
Possibly.
That can't be it either, seeing how the new one hasn't died yet. Just who are you?
Someone who may or may not be murdering people. It's a hard question to answer. Who am I really? I love that that's an actual possibility, and I'm so close to getting it. You're right the first time. Return from beyond the grave to exact my revenge.
Very funny. If you were Edna, you would have stabbed me in the throat halfway through the second word of my first question.
Oh, this poor fella's lost his wits.
I'm getting old, damn it. And after a while, anything that isn't a plant gets hard to distinguish from anything that is. But no, you don't look like Edna.
Damn.
Though you do smell a bit like her, like blood and starship grease.
About right.
You must be that freelance inspector. Well, I suppose you can poke around as you like. Bleeding hell. Standing up like this makes a body forget how stiff he gets, bent over plants all day. Oh, seems I'm not as young as I feel.
Seems indeed. Did Halcyon Helen come through here? We know she came through here.
Indeed. Tromped in and out of the conservatory with no heed for anyone else. Good thing none of my charges were damaged. Starlet or not, I would have had a harsh word for her. I heard she pushed her way into a tour of the RR&DD labs not soon after. She's just a serial actress. Yet she acts like she's deserved of the same access as a co-CEO. Well, she's not going anywhere ever again. Which is a shame, of course. Taken too soon and all.
Yeah, you probably had a thing for her, didn't you? Okay.
Congratulations, Inspector. You've discovered more footprints belonging to the deceased actress known as Halcyon Helen.
She went this direction.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
I can tell. Bite Mechanical, are you friendly?
Watch out!
Oh, you definitely are not. Give him a taste of you, Nokia. Oh,
I am a thorn!
I can't tell if that one's dangerous or not. Ooh, sorry. You walked in front of me.
I see you now! I just wanted to make
Feels bad to shoot at them. They're kind of half insane. Yep, get up, Pravati. Just a few bullet wounds. Nothing, a little good ship grease and some duct tape can't fix. There's one bot. Yeah, not hostile. Not gonna fuck with it then. Ah! Every time! I get myself unencumbered and then I go and get myself re-encumbered again.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Let me guess. Didn't go this direction. So she didn't come in here? What's in here then? Something I can hack into. There we go. We call Exterminator Automix. Oh. Okay, fine. You know what? Let's go ahead and do this. It's only, holy crap, 18,000 XP. When you need upwards of 100,000 XP to level up, that's actually really good. User log. Showing question the Rizzo's intern. Last summer, to blah blah blah. Huh. Let's indeed go question the intern, wherever they are. Where are they? Saplings. Right, console, interns that way. Let's go this way? Isn't this the way I need to go anyways? Yeah, I need to go this way. This way no matter what.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Oh, come on, you're drunk! Jesus, we kind of wrecked it. Why are you shooting me? Oh, another one! Are you about to piss off the bot doing that? Oh no, those are gonna pass through it. Okay. Bot's fine. Okay. And Bravati just ate it hard. Ow! So did I. Pricks. Dead Disappearance.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
This?
Analysis.
Nice.
This discarded canister is typical of the R-mounted storage tanks on the orchard's agricultural mechanicals. However, it is not currently attached to a mechanical. This canister contains a high amount of vinegar in addition to water. Warning. Use of vinegar, a known herbicide, on purpleberry saplings is a violation of Rizzo's agricultural standards.
No shit, you numbfuck. Discrepancy Empire. Where are these containers usually kept?
These canisters can typically be found in the nursery storage building in the purpleberry orchards, except for this one, which can be found here.
Oh, no shit, you numbskull. Do a deeper chemical
Chemical
analysis.
makeup of substance. 50% water, 50% vinegar. Trace amounts of woolly cow feces also detected.
Ew. Okay, good to know. And of course they go in the direction of the drunk apes. How lovely. Gonna get pounded senseless. Help me. Thank you.
I am a pro.
A little busy. Oh my god. I survived. Trunk primal brain? What? Why am I taking their brains? Oh, I nearly shot you. You were 2 seconds away from getting shot in the okay. Okay. Drunk apes. What do we have over here?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
RR&D Security Labs access card. Key card for Rizzo's Research and Development District Labs. If you're reading this warning anywhere other than the RR&D Labs, please return it to the RR&D Labs for an only moderately extreme pay deduction and a mild reduction worker finger. Reduction in worker fingers. Wait, what? Ugh. At least I don't work for him. I'll take some elite troop armor. Level 35. Holy shit, something that actually outranks my armor. There we go. And I kind of look like a walking rainbow. I like it. Okay. How do I look? You two aren't gonna respond, are you? Okay, either way. Right, console. Since we're right over here.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. This console is
Analysis?
95% non-functional. Remaining 5% functionality stems from display reading console non-functional. Cause of shortout is most likely related to purple residue splattered all across the keyboard.
Yep, give it a
You know
taste.
you're liable to get sick doing that.
I literally licked the floor the other day. Are you surprised?
Substance contains trace amounts of purple berries, fruit flavors, and artificial sweeteners number 35, number 49, number 240, number
I get it.
322, number
I get it. It's
314,
purple berry juice or
and
something like that.
many others.
Inspect the console. Looks like certain electrical panels were removed. Then fastened back into place poorly. That's an easy deduction. Someone sabotaged it, but we're no closer at knowing who sabotaged it. For once, I'm actually somewhat staying on track. Oh crap.
Covering you!
Jesus! You took their arms and legs off with that, Barbetta. Just chill a little bit. Okay, we're safe. No, suck it up. Could be worse.
Miss Helen was at this lab too. We're close to finding something. I can feel it.
Hopefully. Otherwise, my trip out here was useless. In the RR&DD labs. Well, spaceship? Of course I did that. Ay, Jesus Christ.
Hear you out there. If you still possess the majority of your mental capacities, please locate the test room through the lobby and to the left. You'll see me through the glass.
Okay. Give me like 2 seconds.
That's awful. Wonder if this poor fella had a family.
You know, a lot of the people we've killed had families, right? Like, we kill a lot of somewhat innocent people. Like, quite a few. Hello there. How are you doing? Hold on. Hello?
How in the aether did you get in here? You're not a Rizzo's authorized. Oh, void it all. What does it even matter now?
Not much.
What do you want? Speak up and quickly if you will.
Listen, unless this glass is bulletproof, I am not the person you want to be doing with. I'll need to walk through the facility, access to your computer systems. Damn it! So close, yet so far. If I didn't have that permanent concussion, I'd probably be there. Investigating Halcyon Helen's murder. Who are you? Just exploring. Boy, this place looks like it's seen better days.
It has indeed. While I doubt you've come to speculate on the lab's present condition, and I must question how you've gained possession of a restricted access card to this facility in the first place,
Fair enough.
I haven't seen a normal face in days, so I'll get to the more pressing matter at hand. You see, I've found myself in a bit of a pickle. Some of my lab techs have turned rather aggressive following a recent experiment gone awry.
I've noticed.
Hence why I've barricaded myself in the lab.
Yeah, I've noticed. Didn't see any hostiles on the way here from the entry door. You can make a run for it. What goes on in those labs? Is there anything you can do to help? Yeah, sure. That's P.
Yes, I suppose I should make myself useful. Let me think. Ah, I know. I can remotely unlock the supply closets in the lower levels of the lab. Perhaps you'll find some useful apparatus or two in them.
For what exactly? What goes on in these labs that would turn your research against you?
Oh no. They're quite unaware of their actions, I'm afraid. We're a research and development branch of Rizzo's, focused primarily on the Spectrum vodka line. But the specific research that goes on in this facility is utterly confidential. You understand?
Persuade. I'll find out when I hunt through the labs. You might as well tell me up front.
So you've no qualms about snooping through my precious research files. But will you understand the data once you've acquired it?
I believe so.
Essentially, we research new innovations for an array of Rizzo's products. My present troubles stem from one we've just developed.
Which
the
is?
product's potential for profit is nearly limitless. But I'm afraid explaining the science behind it would far exceed your capability for understanding.
I want to hurt you. Wow. Okay then.
Now, was there anything else?
Except for the part where I'm an inspector and you have to give me literally any information I want. Can take care of your problems, but I'll need you to answer some questions afterwards.
Excellent. You have my gratitude, and soon you'll have my knowledge of Miss Bellamy's recent visit as well. Now, if you'd rather not kill my lab techs during this cleanup, I believe you can dispense a sedative gas from a terminal in the utility room.
Better than cold-blooded murder.
The door to the lower labs is sealed for our safety, so you'll need to take the elevator down. I'll unseal the access hallway for you now. Do take care.
Gotcha. Also, you understand I am cold-blooded murder incarnate, right? Guys? Oh, there you are. I was about to say, where the hell did you go?
Something's bumming me out.
Ah.
I wanted to make you smile.
Did not intend to do this.
Real funny. Giving me the chuckles you are. I wanted to make you smile.
That's a lot more Rizzos than I ever want to see in my life.
Oh, Jesus, yeah. Makes me wonder what the hell they were making with it. What the hell they were making it out of for it to be nearly limitless profits, as they put it. There we go. Spin sedative gas.
It would seem the erratic footsteps of my pacing delirious employees have ceased.
Yep.
So I presume the sedative worked. Please return for consultation at once. And do remember, unauthorized access to confidential Rizzo's information is a capital offense.
Trust me, I've already committed many of those. Okay. Not much interesting in there, but it did definitely show that there was a lot of tension going on. Teams and such were not getting along all
Rizzo's
too
could have
well.
helped a lot of people with all the bits they poured into this place.
Oh, you're telling me? I could have helped a lot of people with the bits I poured into my equipment. And probably, actually no, killing the corporates, taking over the colony and stuff, that's pretty helpful. Until I burn it all to the ground, profits. What the hell? Sulfur-soaked top hat. This top hat once belonged to Captain something of Bisnum, last seen on Terror of Monarch, standing much too close to the edge of a sulfur pit. The pungent accessory should serve as a reminder that many terrible dangers are on Monarch. Yeah, no kidding. We got a Monarchian? I think that's how you would say it. Right here. She's from Monarch. She's from the Sardine place. Can't remember what planet that's on. It's been forever since I've been there. Like legit forever. I think a year or more. I think since I've been there. Yeah. What else is a capital crime? Stealing. But I still damn well do that. Especially while I look like a unicorn. I look like a fucking unicorn. I didn't even think about that part. Listen, I love the armor in this game. It's really freaking cool.
Just who in the... Oh my law. It's you. Wait. What do you think you are?
Dr. Blossom?
Damn it.
Captain, we gotta hurry.
Yeah, I can tell we gotta hurry. Damn it. So they knew him. And I'm pretty sure the killer just killed the doc who could have answered questions for us.
Well, shit. This case just got a bit more interesting.
Yep, and a bit more difficult. Didn't see that one coming. Our office key, that should help. Viewed download confirmation. Successfully downloads through. Okay. Interesting.
Whatever's
So we're
on
gonna
that
have to-
file was worth murdering these people.
Apparently so.
Now, I'm doubly intrigued.
Yeah. How much do you want to bet that... How much do you want to bet that we're going to get to the end of this and I was right about Halcyon Helen actually being alive still?
Timeline discrepancy detected. Confirmation of discrepancy confirmed. This person is most definitely dead. But recently, they were still alive.
No shit. Sure, you heard gunshots earlier, yet this victim's loss of blood is oddly minimal. Indeed. And these are fresh gunshots. They would be bleeding like a motherfucker. Under much thought, you're unable to deduce further details.
Anyone else think there should be more bullet holes here?
What an awful place to die. What do you think happened to her?
Not quite sure. 5 kills in and out before we catch a glimpse of the culprit? I expect more blood.
That depends. I've seen folks drop dead from a tiny mandapillar bite. The bullets could have had a similar kind of venom.
Fair enough. So venom-soaked bullets, that's dangerous. Because all it takes is someone getting a hold of your gun and suddenly things are getting interesting on yourself. Open the case. Collect all 8 variants of Spectrum Vodka. Why? Eridanos Spectrum. Really? What is it? Investigate storage is inventory logs. Discuss case. Ernal void damn things refuse to work and I know exact case. Whenever I try to fiddle with the internal auto, I broke parts off. Blah blah blah. Interesting. So I need all flavors of Spectrum Vodka. I'll have you. I'll have you no matter what it takes. Warehouse, where is that? Let's go ahead. Since I've been recording for an hour and a half, yet somehow I did not notice that amount of time pass. Let's go ahead and head back. I'm worried about Spectrum Vodka.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
And such later.
Body heat readings indicate that the culprit was just here, mere moments earlier in the timeline.
Are you useful for literally anything else?
Looks like a standard ventilation shaft to me. Somebody around my size could have crawled in. Wouldn't have been comfortable or, clean. Ventilation shafts usually turn into sprat nests.
Speaking of that, Pravetta, would you mind climbing up there and seeing the killer still in there? See on the fuse box. There's a cut wire in the box. Someone wanted power cut to something, but you're not quite sure what.
See that red wire? Whoever cut that wire was trying to disrupt the circuit. They could have sealed the lab doors temporarily. At least until the failsafes kicked in.
Interesting. What, to slow us down? Yeah, to slow us down, because they probably saw us come in, decided to try and slow us down by sealing the lab doors while they killed them. Very interesting. And now, with all the researchers dead, I'm able to steal to my heart's content, and absolutely no one's going to be able to report it to the law, who will then, even if they did get the reports, completely ignore it, considering they literally can't touch me. They tried. They failed. Let's go ahead and head out. May make a stop by that warehouse. It's along my way.
Attention all personnel. Unscheduled pollinization cycle is about to commence. Please evacuate the orchards at this time. Releasing the wasquitos for pollinization. Cycle is now in progress.
Son of
What
a
is that sound?
bitch.
And why am I sure we're about to find out?
Oh, we're about to. What direction was that warehouse in? I had to go that direction anyway, so let's go ahead and run for our lives. I need to save my game. What's up? There's some shit going on down there. She'll be fine.
Someone needs to get to Hive control to shut down the swarms.
Please tell me it doesn't have to be me. Inventory records. So that tells me where I can get them?
Hey, I saw that!
What
What
are
do
you
you
gonna
think
do?
you're doing?
Are you really confronting me? Bribe lie. Please. Please.
Carry on.
Oh, that reminds me of the very start of the game. Convinced the man to give me his gun and then I killed him with it. Oh. Keeps working. It really keeps working and I don't know why. Oh, I love when I do that. I love when I'm able to do that. Sprats! Cute little sprats.
They got a hedge maze? Captain, we got 'em.
Are you okay?
They can't activate the pollinization cycle while guests are here. I'm filing a lawsuit.
If you make it that far, file for me too.
Unexpected noise beginning secure.
Everyone all right?
There we go. Ah! Here we go. So I need is swarms of bees coming after me. Oh, come on, what do you mean can't use while in combat?
Here goes nothing! Captain, behind you!
Yeah, I know!
Here I go!
I don't even know what I'm supposed to be shooting at.
Oh, hey. Are those wasp-keto hives?
Mhm.
Don't worry, I'll keep my distance.
There's not much choice in here. As long as I stay out of combat.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Not the time, you twit. As long as I stay out of combat, should be able. There we go. Decrease activity. Purged. Of course it has. Blah, blah, blah. Not helpful. But at the very least, bees are not going to be coming and trying to sting my ass. Which is better than the previous situation. Okay. Steal. Ah, I can't quite steal. Okay. Excuse me. Let's get a move on. Okay. Right. Cables. That, like actual physical cables. Honestly, I have expected to walk through them. Okay, you dimwits.
You're back, I see. Glad Slug hasn't managed to scare you off.
I
Nothing
think it's more
scares
of a
me
wonder
off.
that nothing in these law-forsaken orchards has managed to kill them.
How's the investigation going? You got a complete report for me yet?
Oh yeah, you are paying me it, aren't you? Completed my investigation.
All right, let's hear the details.
A drink was spilled over the processing console, shorting it out.
A drink? I ain't never heard of no Saboteur dumping drinks all over equipment to destroy it. I hate to say it, but that sounds more like worker carelessness.
How many times do I have to tell you this, old man? Slug isn't behind your problems. Slug wouldn't even need to cause you problems. Your own workers do enough.
To be fair, a capsule that was filled with herbicide was mixed in with the fertilizer, which ended up killing the saplings. Vinegar and water, to be specific.
Ha! Knew Slug was behind the damn sabotage.
Please, We're subtle, but that's too subtle. If we wanted to destroy your saplings, you'd have known them by the blackened remnants of their stems, not some half-assed poisoning.
Fair enough, it only took out like 2 of them, and I took care of the mechs.
You didn't destroy any of them? Reckon I would have lost that bet. Thanks.
You're welcome.
One less expense for you to explain to your bosses, Hathaway. Lucky you.
So what were the fine details of the sabotage anyhow? Were Slug's lackeys trying to get the mechanicals to kill all our waspitos?
Actually, no. You're worried that Slug is trying to mess with your livelihood? I mean, I guess they were really just trying to kill everything.
Of course. And what better way to do that than by targeting our pollinizers?
I kind of
It'd be a hell
killed
of a
some
pain to kill
pollinizer.
manually. But if you set the mechanicals to do it...
In your delusional fantasy, the waspitos wouldn't be out until next pollinization cycle. Wouldn't someone notice the rampant mechanicals beforehand?
That seems like a question you should be asking yourself.
Is it? Is there a way to manually initiate the pollinization cycle?
Well, yes, it's possible to manually start and end cycles in Hive control, but we keep a careful watch on it. And there have been no non-Rizzo's personnel in or out.
Except for me.
Stop wasting everyone's time, Hathaway. What you're proposing is infinitely less likely than an idiot maneuver by one of your incompetent workers. I won't hear any further slander. Let's go through this one final time so even you can't confuse it, Hathaway. Slug didn't do a damn thing to your orchards. You're chasing ghosts.
I mean, as far as I can
Talk
tell,
about
yeah.
ghosts all you like, but someone was screwing with my orchards. If it wasn't Slug, then who the hell was it?
No idea, sorry.
You're a professional inspector, and all you've got to say is no idea? Laws. Well, what's done is done, I guess. Right now, we of the orchards have to settle things with Slug. I reckon that you're about as impartial a third party as we're gonna get. Can you mediate?
What the hell?
I've done this
The
before.
orchardist seems to get off on complicating what should be a simple deal, but at this point, I just want to be paid and go. The pollen in the air is agitating.
Fair. Fair. Persuade. Rizzles will have bits to spare after the brownie unveiling. Could pay then with interest. Intimidate if either you sprat fuck bitter. Sprat fucks bicker for a second longer, I'll rip your tongues out. I have the ability to do it. I'm kind of pissed at the insult at my inspection skills.
Hey, would you look at that? All of a sudden, I have an urge to just pay Slug. How about that?
Yes. And Slug will go back to making sure your shipments get safely to you.
Mm-hmm.
That's satisfactory, right, Inspector? Right?
Yep. I don't have to shoot a damn person. I'll save my ammos for the next guy who pissed me off. Okay, let's talk to this idiot again.
I understand there was an incident at the orchards. The pollination cycle began without my authorization.
Yep.
Fortunately, you managed to save most of the hive. The waspitos are essential to the orchards, you see. Losing them would have cost us months of production.
I mean, I did it so I wouldn't get stung to death. Reception and more than a few lights. That doesn't bother you. Ah, damn. Can't quite get it. Of course, losing me would have been even worse.
Yes, for both of us. I don't want an unsolved murder staining the legacy of this institution. Something about this incident troubles me. The circumstances are suspicious. But let's concentrate on the matter at hand. Have you discovered anything?
I discovered you're gonna need a new research team because they got shot while I was standing 10 feet away. I didn't see the person that did it. They ran away and they used poison bullets, so there was literally nothing I could have done. Maybe. To be fair, I get stung bits and shot by every dick, wad, and Harry in this galaxy, so there's every possibility I had something in this pack of loot that I have literally pillaged from every corner of this planetary system that could have helped them, but by the time I actually found it, it would have been a mess, to say the least. The plot thickens, Administrator.
You have my attention.
Dr. Blossom is dead, murdered by an unknown killer.
That's deeply upsetting. Dr. Leora Blossom was an extraordinary scientist and a friend.
Oh, I'm
We
sure.
have a murderer on the loose, Inspector. As if the death of Halcyon Helen wasn't enough of a blow to our facility.
Indeed. She was in trouble when I found her. The other workers had turned violent.
Her commitment to her NDA was admirable. I'll make sure to accelerate the payout of her death benefits to her next of kin.
That's nice, you. It's on a leap to conclusions. I don't know who's behind her death.
I wish you'd give me a little more information, Inspector. Leora was a friend.
Ah.
But I promised to leave this investigation in your hands, and so I shall.
Indeed.
If there's anything else you'd like to share, you have my attention.
Let's see. Helen insisted on touring the Rizzo's RR&DD labs.
Insisted? That's interesting. We'd scheduled a tour of the lab for Helen. Purely a public relations event to be held sometime in the indeterminate future. Then again, Helen and I were not well acquainted. I can't speak to her intentions.
Interesting. What were you going to show her during the tour?
Little of consequence. We'd tour the grounds, pause at some locations appropriate for a portrait, let her shake hands with our scientists. Public relations.
Okay, makes sense. She spent a little time at the orchard. I found evidence she was at a panic.
A picnic?
Picnic.
I don't recall approving a private social gathering at the orchards. I'll have to make a note of this information. Thank you for bringing this to my attention. Was there anything else?
Someone stole data.
That's troubling, to say the least. Any transfer of proprietary data is strictly prohibited without my permission.
No shit, dumbass. That's why they killed your scientist. Oh, so close. Can't steal that much data without an expensive cartridge. A thief had resources. What was in that data? What in that data had... whatever was in that data had to be important. I am... Ugh.
Everything in research and development is important. But you're right. This thief obviously knew what they were hunting. This feels like more than corporate espionage. Someone's playing with us, Inspector. And I have never in my life enjoyed games.
I can tell.
Did you discover anything else?
Your wife must have such a fun time in bed. Let you know if I learn anything else.
This incident at the orchards must be connected to Helen's murder somehow. I don't know how, but I feel it in my marrow. My apologies, Inspector. This case is under your jurisdiction, not mine.
Indeed.
I leave it in your hands. When you're ready, I suggest a word with the hotel coroner. She should have finished her autopsy by now.
You have your own coroner? Jesus. Thank you. Of course
Hey,
you're
Cap?
drinking.
Looks like they finally sent someone to clean up Helen's mess. At least I hope that's what he's here for.
We'll get back around that in a second. For right now, I'm going to end this episode of Murder on Erroneous. Yeah, Erroneous off here. I'm probably saying the planet name wrong, but I don't care enough about it to fix it. Either way, for right now, I'm going to end this episode off here. Very, very interesting. So, the killer of Helen not only is still on planet, but they are also stealing information and data from the research division, as well as trying to kill us. Which is an incredibly bad idea, because if you try and kill me once, then you pissed me off. And if you're not successful in killing me that one time, I come back with 10 times the fury. It's not a good idea. You know, when you shoot at me, you better not miss, because I'm gonna be shooting right back. Ooh, but this is a lot of fun. I did not notice the fact that 2 hours had passed. I really didn't. I did not notice 2 hours had passed. But yeah, this has been a whole lot of fun. Oh god, we were great unicorn. Right now we're gonna end this episode of Murder on Erroneous off here. If you enjoyed, there's a place in the description where you can watch all past and future episodes of this DLC. As well, if you go down to the description of the first episode, you will be able to find a playlist for my playthrough of the Outer Worlds, which was a very interesting and fun playthrough. As well, think about leaving a like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. Other than that, be good, be well, and I'll see all of you in the next one. Goodbye!